Welcome, everyone. This is the first part of a series that we're going to be talking about America's place in the world. And frankly, the story is not pretty. In terms of our domestic public policy, America is slipping when compared to other industrial democratic countries throughout the world. Hi, I'm Dennis Johnson, and I just completed a major study looking at how the United States compares in terms of housing, education, alleviation of poverty, looking after homelessness, et cetera, and compared ourselves to the rest of the democratic industrial countries throughout the world. I got to tell you, the picture is not pretty at all. Let's just look at a couple of the major findings. How do we rank looking at other countries in the world? Well, in terms of healthcare, we're number 30. In terms of gender equity in wages, we're number 35. In terms of combating poverty, we're number 28. In terms of paid family leave, and this one is really sad, we're dead last in the world, not just the OECD. Only two other countries, Papua New Guinea and Oman, are right next to the United States by not having any paid family leave. How about life expectancy? In the OECD countries, we are 27th in the world. How about childcare? 28th in the OECD. How about climate change mitigation? We're 52nd in the world. Now, this is all before Trump became president again in January 2025. All these rankings are in the year 2021 through 2024. So we really have a lot to do to catch up with things. We're not doing so well ourselves. I mentioned the OECD. Well, that means the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. That's a Paris-based organization of which the United States is a member and 37 other countries are too. They do reports virtually every year. And I've looked at those reports, and I've looked at reports from 30 other agencies like the United Nations and the U.S. Census Bureau and other places to see how does the United States rank when compared to other places in the world. Now, before we get started, let's just talk about a couple of demographic points. First of all, the United States is the third largest country in terms of population, but we only have 4.2% of the population of the world. The big ones, of course, are China and India. They both have roughly 18% of the world's population. So we're number 3 at just 4.2%. We're also the third largest country in terms of land mass. Russia is the biggest country of all, and it's twice the size of Canada, and we're right behind Canada, and then China comes in right after that. In terms of wealth, we're the wealthiest country in the world. And this is what makes it so sad. We are so wealthy. We've got so many resources. We've got so much talent. Why can't we be not the 30th in healthcare or the 35th in terms of life expectancy? Why can't we be better than that? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a number of these issues as we go through this series of 13 different episodes. If you like what you're hearing, why don't you hit the subscribe and like button? And also, there are some other resources that I have. You can look at my website, www.we're1, we're number 1, which keeps us updated on what Trump is doing during his second administration. You also have my book, which is called We're Number 1. And I've also got a Substack newsletter, which looks into detail in some of these issues. It's called We're Number 1 as well. And you can see this down below. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you next time.